Hi everyone, so I want to give you an update of my season 25 experience and how it went and what we're gonna do from here on now. So first of all, I just finished my last Diablo 3 stream for this season, or at least for a while. So we're gonna come back when the PTR launches, most likely in, I don't know, a month or whatever. And until then, I'm gonna be on a vacation starting in around 6 hours from now, going to the airport, and I will come back in a week or so, and then we'll be blasting PoE until whenever the PTR launches. So this is the plan for now. So there's going to be some fun weeks coming up there, and obviously lots of YouTube videos to be released, both for Diablo 3 and for PoE on my second YouTube channel. So in case you are interested in that or you're blasting PoE yourself, go check that out. It's in the description, and I will be releasing videos on both channels. In fact, I do have a lot of videos still like piled up of left to edit, left to record, left to cut, and I will be releasing especially a lot of clear videos for Diablo 3 from like all the different pushes I have done this season. I did play almost every class. I skipped this Barbarian, unfortunately, so I was going for at least a bit of Hoda there, but I just ran out of time towards the end. I rushed out some wizards clear attempts. We actually got like Tarasha, DMO, and LD there with some clears. So nothing really spectacular I did there, but this was like literally done in I think like one evening basically, starting and gearing the wizard, and then I tried some other pushes, but I was simply too weak with like full non-ancient items and stuff. But in the end, we have done lots of nice clears here. Demon Hunter is still there, Necro is still there. Monk is also up here, so this is actually looking pretty good. Witch Doctor unfortunately never worked out because they all ripped, mostly to bugs and disconnects. But I have also played like all of these other sets here, like there is the Raymond, there's the Sivoku, there is the Unyana. So we have lots of nice stuff here. Some pushes a bit more serious than others, but overall I did have a lot of fun with all of these builds, and I can just also recommend for you guys to use the season theme, use those free augments that you're getting to actually play through more different sets than usual, because it is actually really fun to try to push some of these off-meta builds with their own distinct playstyles that are, something completely different from what you're used to. And this season in particular, it's so easy to do. So in the end, I did almost a repeat of season 23 where I pushed every single class, every single leaderboard. So we almost did the same here, because as you can see, we have done a lot of clears and they are still holding up here against most of the other leaderboard rankings. So it is actually looking pretty solid. I guess most of these will actually stick around as somewhere on the front page at the very least until the very end. And maybe I can even get lucky and actually keep some overall rank ones on some of these classes. So we'll see. This means that literally I have almost nothing left to do in this game right now, besides doing like a barb and stuff. And maybe I could have grinded like another few evenings on a wizard to get it up a bit more. But yeah, in the end we would have had like another week or so of potential content, and that will be it, because my paragons are already extremely high. And all of this was done solo self-found. So I have not cleared any GRs in a group. In fact, I have not cleared any rifts. I have not cleared any bounties in the group. Everything was done entirely solo this entire season. I did group up with some other people, mostly to share my bounty caches with them when I cleared like a full solo bounty run. In fact, I have cleared 820 bounties all by myself. So this was a horrible experience. I would not recommend to anyone, but this is what we had. But in the end, I was also completely blank on materials, and I actually tried to squeeze out a few more materials by doing a few bounty runs to actually reroll my items, because I literally couldn't even roll poison damage on my follower's weapon anymore. So this is how bad things went in the end, because I had just wasted more materials than I should have on some of these pushes, trying to get like some very minor upgrades, rerolling my items and stuff. And that kind of punished me in the end. But it was also very hard to estimate, because typically I'm someone who farms lots and lots of bounties. If you look at my like other seasons here, I have like 6,000 bounties there, I have 5,000 here, I have 6,000 there. So typically I always have like 5 digits, 6 digits of these materials, and I'm kind of like just re-rolling everything I want, but not this time. In any case, the season theme with the soul shards was amazing. I do have some feedback videos coming up for this as well, and some like game update and game improvement idea videos that you're gonna see soon. One for Draguls and one for the soul shards and some other stuff. So I think there's definitely lots of potential for future updates to learn from the soul shards and take certain effects and make them into the core game, and potentially have some other really cool, awesome season themes coming up. But we'll see that in a few weeks, what will happen, what the devs will do. I'm quite excited for Season 26 PTR already. That will probably come in a month or whatever. And obviously I hope that you also enjoyed the season a lot. So I know that we have a lot of new guys around here on the channel, on Twitch as well. I had a lot of new followers, lots of returning players coming in, and that has been a blast. So I had lots of incredible support from everyone. I already made like this other video for my 1 year anniversary recently where I talked about that a little bit. I had a lot of fun playing hardcore solo self-found. I hope that also in the future we're gonna get some official solo self-found mode, or at least support in some kind of way, where at least maybe we could track if someone is solo self-found, or at least if we could filter leaderboards and maybe make bounties a bit easier. So there's lots of potential as well for game updates in that direction. I believe especially for ARPGs and especially for something like Diablo, this would be a very good investment for devs to investigate and make something out of that idea, because this is just how many people play and enjoy the game. Also, doing a full return to hardcore for this season was great for me. So I had done this a lot in the past, but not so much in the recent seasons, because I was usually more focused on softcore, playing with the group at first, then doing all those solo pushes like I just did. And typically I had a bit of hardcore stuff going on the side later in the season, but this time around we went full hardcore and that was great. And speaking of hardcore and solo self-found, we do actually have 2 new posts coming up for you guys as a result of this season, and obviously our friend Rex being blasting pretty much the same thing, and we joined forces to bring you some brand new guys on those topics if you ever want to check that out for yourself. So stay tuned for those. Hope you enjoyed my little review here. As I said, I'll be releasing still daily YouTube uploads, but I will not be streaming Diablo 3 very much until in a few weeks, and then we'll see from there. Season 26, obviously I'll come back, I'll be blasting as every season, and you can count on it. So hope you liked that video. I wish you a good remaining Season 25 for your own personal achievements, and see you guys next time.